Oh my gosh, this was a very interesting week. So I made $48,000 profit with futures trading based on COT data and $49,000 loss with a trade in BOIL ETF. Let's have a look at all the trades. We start with COT1 trading strategy. I started in the last trading week with 2 positions in my portfolio. I was 2 contracts short in copper and 2 contracts short in bonds. So all positions were in profit, and I finished the trading week with 1 new position in my portfolio. I am 8 contracts short in British pound. I wouldn't discuss the CRB index this week because we have some issue with Trade Navigator, with the data from Trade Navigator, and I am not sure the data is correct. Let's have a look at watch list I started with in the last trading week. So I was looking for long entries or long trades in gasoline, cotton, and for short trades in euro, British pound, gold, and silver. First trade copper. If you watch my trading results week by week, you knew already this position because I started in the last trading week with an open position, and this short trade was made based on COT sell signal. So you can see this on this weekly chart. But last week we got buy signal based on COT data analysis. So on daily chart you see our open short position. I moved the stop close to the market. The price target was not so far from the price, and as you can see, the last week the price hit our price target, and I made a profit of $12,650 with this trade. Next trade, bonds. On the weekly chart you can see the sell signal in bonds in trend direction, in direction of weekly trend. So on daily chart I waited until the trend changed. So, and after that I was looking for an entry pattern. The entry pattern was in the market, and based on that I opened a short position. I closed the part of position and made a profit of $1,812. So, and then on Friday, the price target was hit, but I closed the position before because I made a loss with BOIL trade, $49,000. And my plan was to use the profit from futures trading to reduce the loss from BOIL trade. So therefore, I closed the position before the price target was hit. So overall, the profit from this trade is $4,718. So next trade, British pound. This is a new trade in my portfolio. As you can see, I got a sell signal on weekly chart based on COT data analysis. So in the past, there were a lot of sell signals on this price level. Usually it means a strong resistance, and yeah, I expected that the price will pull back from this resistance, and waited for a trend change to downward trend on daily chart. And as you can see, the trend changed, and I opened a short position. So same steps all the time. After COT signal, I wait until the trend change and then open my position. So in this way, I'm sure so that the new trend started, and yeah, it increased the probability for successful trade. Trend is your friend, don't forget. So, and as you can see, the short position was open. The position is still open. I'm 8 contracts short in this market. So price target you can see on this chart. So it's far, but maybe we will see some direction next week. But my stop loss is in the market, so nothing to do else. In the rest of the markets from the watch list, we didn't do any trades, and this is why. So gasoline went in our favor, but I didn't find there some entry patterns. So in the COT1 strategy, you will see that I did a trade based on COT2 strategy. I will discuss this trade later, but based on COT1 strategy, I didn't find an entry pattern here. But this market is still interesting, so I will trade, or I will explain how I want to trade this market next week in my trading plans. So all the members have access to our trading plans. If you want to become a member, check description of this video. You will find there all information or link to all information about our subscription. Next market, cotton. Cotton, I was waiting for correction, but the correction was too deep. So as you can see, it was under 80 moving average, and on Friday we saw some strong day, but until Friday the price declined all the time, and therefore the correction was too deep. When you check the December contract, you will see the correction was so deep that the price took out the previous lows, and therefore no trades in this market. So euro went in our direction, but I waited for a correction for opening a short position with a good risk-reward ratio, but as you can see, the price declined all the week without correction. So next market, gold. And gold, we got an entry pattern. So as you can see, two bars are under 80 moving average. So this is our entry pattern. So, and I placed my orders in the market, but the market went 1, 2, 3, 4 days sideways, and this is what I want to avoid. I want to avoid choppy market, so I want trendy market, but there was no trend, and I delayed the orders, so, and I wasn't triggered last week. So on the last market, silver. Also in this market, I waited for a correction. So now I see there was an entry pattern. So I missed this entry pattern because of my focus was not strong enough. It was because a lot of action was in the market. I made a lot of trades, and I had this boil position, so what I closed last week. But I think after reducing the number of open position, so especially this big loss position in boil, so I will have strong focus and will make better trades. The next is startup trading account. This is a small account. The account size is $30,000. I trade this account to show how to trade a small account, especially risk and money management here is a key to success. And so I didn't find trades with a small account, small risk, so therefore no trades on this account. COT2 trading strategy, more aggressive. So for experienced COT trader, I started in the last trading week with an open position in euro. I was 14 contracts short in this market, position was in profit, and I ended up the week with an empty portfolio. So here, the overall results are amazing. $31,587 profit. So I have all-time high on this account. The equity increase week by week. So I'm very proud of these results. So this strategy will show this year very good results. So I still trade with 3% risk, but here's my plan how to increase or how to trade with more risk. But for that one, I need more profit. So this was very interesting trade because I opened this position with 3% risk. So after strong Friday, I decided to reduce the position to avoid a big stop loss. So I closed, or I moved the stop on high on Friday, plus one tick for 1% of the position, and I was stopped out. So with 1%, and for the rest of the position, the price target was hit, and I made a profit of $10,325. Because the position in euro was reduced from 3% to 2%, I got 1% risk free, and I used this 1% to trade British pound. So in the sum, I had 3% in currencies, and this was also successful trade. I made $3,840 in British pound. So next trade, gasoline. I post a lot of news about the gasoline and bullish news about the gasoline. As you can see, the market went all the time to the upside, strong upward trend. So I got some entry pattern. I opened a long position, moved the stop close to the market, and was stopped out on Thursday with a profit of $2,885. So in the last trade in silver, the price target wasn't hit. I opened first 1.5% risk. So then after I saw the price went in my favor, so I built up the position until 3% risk. So, and on Friday, so I decided to close the position because my price target was hit and I wanted to reduce the loss from oil ETF. So, and therefore I closed the position on Friday with a profit of $14,537. So, and here, weather trading strategy, you see an empty portfolio. This, I'm very proud of that because I had here some big loss position. So, and a lot of mistake I made by trading oil ETF. So first of all, I opened a position without stop loss because the whole position was a stop loss. The position size was $50,000. So based on my trading account size from $1.4 million, it was 3.5% risk. Then the market increased in my direction, the price increased. So for several days, then they started to decrease and I placed a break-even order to exit the position break-even. So this was my plan, but I forgot to do that and the price went in a loss. So, and then after that, I made a lot of mistakes, so I didn't close the position immediately. So I did some research for weather because this trade was made based on weather trading analysis. So, and the weather analysis said, so we will see some cold winter. So, and cold winter means higher price for natural gas. So, and I was in this position, but this is a oil ETF. So this ETF is very expensive. So, and if you hold this position for a long time, the value decrease all the time, month by month. So, and I was too long in this position. So I made a stupid trading mistake. So open a trade and then got an investor. So this is a very common mistake what the losing trader do. So I did this mistake too. This is a very interesting situation. So I'm very experienced, but I did this mistake in oil. Good learning for me. First of all, to trade with stop. So don't forget the stop loss and exit a losing position as soon as possible. So this all my learnings, and focus only on futures trading because futures trading is what works. I increase with futures trading my trading account week by week, month by month. So, and therefore I have to focus on that what works. So, and nothing else. Okay, thank you very much for your time. It was very interesting video. I'm happy that I don't have this losing position anymore. So I will more focus on futures trading, COT1, COT2 startup trading account, and will produce better results there based on better focus. I make mistakes, but I still work on myself. I think I'm good on track to become very good futures trader. So thank you very much for your time and see you next week.